Rochelle's not as white as I thought, apparently. Neither am I, as it turned out. I went through a long period where I thought I was white. Turns out I'm not. I'm only half white. The other half is not white. Sometimes I think, maybe if I could just stay out of the sun in the summertime or whatever, they'd just give me a cottage. Is that how you get them? You're just like, listen, I'm white enough. Give me a fucking cottage. I think this is white enough. My feet speak for themselves. If you saw my feet right now, first of all, they're like ghost feet. They're white as fuck. All my whiteness is in my feet. If you saw my feet, you'd give me a cottage based on my feet alone. If that's how you're giving out cottages, which I don't know. I never received a cottage like many other immigrants. Well, I'm not an immigrant, actually. I was born in North York. But my mother's an immigrant, so you feel like you're an immigrant. So sometimes I'm like, I'm an immigrant. My girlfriend's like, you're not an immigrant. And I'm like, all right, well, no, I'm not an immigrant. Goddamn, I'm an immigrant. And then sometimes when people say, if somebody said to me I'm an immigrant, I'm like, excuse me, I was born here. So basically, I'm pissed at you no matter where the fuck you say I'm from. I have what I call the internationally swarthy look. You can't tell exactly where I'm from, but you're pretty sure it's not from around here. This guy's got some sort of accent. Let's hear it, Paco. What do you got going on? Hit me with the goods. My buddy, I do a lot of, my buddy told me, like, when I was doing shows, anytime you're doing shows that, basically anywhere north of here, people are confused by nationalities to a degree. And so my buddy's like, listen, you gotta tell people what your nationality is because they can't follow your jokes unless you tell them your nationality because it's just too confusing for them. And it's true to a degree. And it's just amazing to me that it's possible there could be someone in the audience who's just like, so is this guy just gonna look Mexican the whole time? Not saying anything about it. Jokes in perfect fucking English? I can't understand a word he's saying. Is he talking about salsa right now? I feel like he's talking about salsa. Trump has been an interesting character for me in the States, just from the idea of, like, obviously, I don't know, whatever happened a couple days ago with the Democrats won the Super Bowl or whatever the fuck. I don't really follow the States that much. I don't know. I think they won the Super Bowl. Like, congratulations on the Super Bowl. Does that mean Donald Trump doesn't win the Super Bowl anymore? Whatever. But a lot of women were pissed off when Trump won because they're like, holy fuck, we couldn't even beat this wigged idiot, for Christ's sake. And but the argument is always like, well, it'd be nice though if the little girl could look up to the president and see that she's a girl like her, she looks like her, so she'd say to herself, maybe I could be the president because the president looks like me, you know? And I mean, that's nice, but I don't really believe in that way of thinking. In that I can only do things that I've seen people that look like me do? When the fuck is the president gonna look like me? Well, what do I gotta aspire to? Honduran soccer coach? Terrorist number 3 in a Liam Neeson movie? I can do other shit. I guess I'll let the cat out of the bag. I don't know if it's ever said like that, telling someone's nationality, but I'll let the cat out of the bag. I'm Guyanese and Scottish. You know what? Anytime I tell a group of people that, I get the weirdest goddamn reaction. You never know what it's going to be. Sometimes people are like, usually people are just like, oh, nice. And then some people are just like you guys are like, what? What the fuck? What the hell is going on? I didn't even think they could breed. That's like a greyhound and a donkey having a kid. How is that? I don't know, my parents, my name's actually, it's Monty Scott. I actually have a tartan. You wouldn't think I'm the kind of man that has a tartan, but I do. But my name is actually Montgomery Malcolm Scott. Because apparently my parents thought we had cash. They named me to be a fucking billionaire. And then I grew up in a townhouse in Scarborough. I should be like riding around on my horses from my stable shooting at poor people, whatever rich people do. My monocle factory or whatever. I should have a number of monocles. Do you know how condescending the cops are when they arrest you named Montgomery? Montgomery? Why'd you steal all the shrimp, Montgomery? Because my horses are dying. My stables are in disrepair. The Scots are doing terribly in the New World. Being named Monty's odd because people kind of know the name Monty, but I don't know why, but whenever I tell people my name, many times in my life people have been like, Monty, oh, like Monty Hall, or like Monty Python? Are you like Monty, like Penn? Like, are you like Monty Python? And I'm like, well, you know, that's my name. I'm otherwise unaffiliated with Monty Python. But nobody got that with any other name, like Jeffrey. Oh, like Jeffrey Dahmer? Crazy bastard, I know those people in Milwaukee. Are you like him? It's odd. I don't know, name-wise, like, the thing is with Monty, too, is that because I look more ethnic than I am, and because my name is Monty, it seems like when people forget my name, it just gives them license to take the craziest guesses at it all time. It's like the time to think outside the box and take a guess at my name. Buddy of mine's running a comedy show, he couldn't make it to the owner's like, why don't you have your buddy come in and film for you? And he's like, yeah, sure, what's Buddy? And she's like, you know, your buddy, your buddy Raoul. He's like, Raoul? I don't have a buddy named Raoul. What am I, wearing a suit with no shirt? Doing lines of coke off the hood of my Camaro. I wish I was living a Raoul lifestyle. Like which Raoul? She's like, no, you know, your buddy Shabazz. What have I done to foster a look? Your second guess at my name could be fucking Shabazz. How is Shabazz even in your bag of guesses at a name? Play the percentages. How often does Shabazz pay off for you? Pretty good at guessing names. Shabazz. And man, this guy's pretty high up in the company. It's going to be embarrassing. Shabazz, how you doing? John, I am so sorry. I don't know why I get Shabazz in this hemisphere. It's not like we're someone who's shawarmas or something, you know what I mean? Maybe the shawarma guy could be named Shabazz, but I don't even think it's a Middle Eastern name. It's like a fantasy name. The only time it's acceptable to get Shabazz in a name is if the question was, what's the name of the genie in Aladdin? I don't know what I was wearing when I met this chick, but I'm pretty sure I wasn't shirtless with a turban and MC Hammer pants. I was in my genie outfit that day, I don't think.